Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to this session about stretching the body, full body stretching. So, all of you are welcome. But if you have any medical or physical conditions, so please check with the physician before you start any exercise regimen. It is dark in New York today. We have a storm passing by, hopefully. It will just be a nice summer storm. You will hear the thunderstorm in the distance, and maybe you will hear the raining on the roof. But I think it's a nice addition to our stretchings today. So it's dark in the room, so I had to use extra lights. But I hope you can see everything properly. So we'll do stretches from yoga and Pilates, and we'll try to breathe in with the stretch. So we kind of keep the connection between the mind and the muscle as we go through these exercises. And we direct our breath wherever we feel we have stiffness, wherever we feel we have the body hasn't moved for quite some time. So as we bring new prana, new energy in that area, we try to push away the stagnant energy. So we kind of replenish the body in the process. Let's start. We're going to start in the middle of the mat. As usual, we start by grounding ourselves here. So close your eyes. Let's align the body along the spine. With your mind's eyes, check the right side and the left side so they are symmetrical. Start pulling the navel in so you add that Pilates feature to the stretches. So you kind of engage the core, engage the midsection as it goes through the exercises. That's our power stance. And now let's just focus our attention on the breath, breathing in and gently breathing out. Try to do it through the nostrils only. Breathing in and gently breathing out. Once again, breathing in and gently breathing out. On the next inhale, let's bring the arms up towards the ceiling, stretching the arms up as far as we can. From the side, it looks like this. So really stretch the arms out. Have the shoulder blades together. As you pull the navel in, we try to bring the arms down and keep the spine straight up towards the ceiling. And again, inhale, bring the arms up towards the sky. Stretch all the way up. Open the chest. Lower the arms down. One more time. Inhale and bring the arms all the way up. Stretch and maybe kind of tilt a little bit backwards so you feel the stretching a little bit more at the upper level. And now pull the navel in, start rounding the spine. We are going to lower down towards the mat. So as you lower down, maintain the awareness of the body. Keep the stability on those feet. Feet are parallel, a little bit, maybe more than inner hip distance apart. Arms are up again, stretch a little bit backwards. Pull the navel in, round the spine, go slowly, being mindful about all these movements. We do one more time, awareness of the spine, and stretch, try to reach to the sky with the palm straight up towards the sky. Shoulders relaxed, shoulder blades together. And then pull the navel in, and as you resist the gravity, you lower down with control, going all the way towards the mat. Maybe you can touch the mat and stay there. Try to keep the knees not bent for now, so you can really feel the stretch in the back side of the legs, and then come all the way up again. This is the roll up, roll down from the mountain pose. Bring the feet together. Now we challenge the balance. Feet are together, ankles are together, hips are together. As we fold forward from the hips, we just fold forward from the hips, and you just lower the palms down, but keep the back straight without rounding the back. So keep the back straight and lower the back until you reach parallel with the mat. Pull the navel in. You can bring the arms up and then slowly lift all the way up. Reach backwards. Find your balance. Try to keep your balance, pressing the feet down equally. So you have the weight distributed on both feet. And then slowly again hinge the body forward from the hips, come parallel, and allow the arms to come at the knee level. The back is straight. It's not rounded in this one. And slowly, one more time, we go all the way up. From here, we bring the palms backwards. Again, we open the feet in a hip distance apart. So we close this and then interlace the palms in the back, hinge the hips forward, and try to arch a little bit backwards as you pull the chest up. Very good. Again, we bring the palms in front of the leg. We roll the shoulders backwards. As we roll the shoulders backwards, we make sure we bring the shoulder blades together. So we start with small rotation of the shoulders backwards. Feel that circular movement. Don't rush through this movement. Let's do 4 more. Opening the chest every time. Opening the chest. 1 more time. And then bring both palms on top of each other on the back side of the head without pushing against the head. Just resting the palms on the back side of the head. Slowly bring the chin towards the chest. As you bring the chin towards the chest, try to bring those elbows together. And then come all the way up. Open the chest again. Chin towards the chest, bring the elbows together. Feel like you distance the shoulder blades from each other. We do this 1 more time. Elbows together, chin toward the chest, and now open the shoulders, stretch the shoulders backwards, open up the chest, look up to the sky. We stay here, hold the level in, and with the arms on the back side of the head, we kind of bend sideways. We open the hips on each side. Feel that stretch from the hips all the way up to the shoulder. 1 more time on each side. Ooh, should feel good. And now we twist from one side to the other side. Keep the feet parallel to each other so you really feel the twist in the spine from the hips all the way to the shoulders. Very good. 1 more on each side. And now bring the arms down and continue the twist, engaging the arms as well, but let the arms really go freely from one side to the other side. And go the full range of motion. Wonderful. Isn't this wonderful? And then go to the edge of the mat. We have a large mat here, but wherever is your edge of the mat. And as we roll the spine down, we try to go towards the mat. This time we bend the knees. Hands and feet are down on the mat, knees are back, right? So we go in 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We go into a plank. We stay here. We stabilize the body. So breathing in and breathing out. From this position, we try to lift the hips up and we push equally through the palms, all the fingers of the palms and the feet. We try to have the feet all the way down. It may not happen the first time, but as much as you can, lower the feet down. Again, equalizing the body, coming back to a straight plank. Feel the shift from the full plank into hips moving forward as you press through your palms. Feel that stretch from the lower back to the shoulders to the palms and also to the back side of the legs. We stay here. We lower one and come down, the other one down. So we alternate heels down on each side, bending the opposite knee. Feel that stretch. Stay with that stretch, breathing in and gently breathing out. Wonderful. Let's do 1 more on each side. And then again, we come into a plank position. Now, if you can, lower the knees down and stretch the upper body. So extend the toes on the mat. So if you cannot bring the hips down, just stay with a full plank here, pulling the navel in so you protect the midsection. If you can hinge the hips forward, we go into a cobra. Roll the shoulders backwards and then twist on the right side and then gently twist on the left side. We do one more time from the right to the left. And then going back on the knees, we go into child pose, keeping the hands as far away from the body. So as you lower down on your heels, you feel the stretching the arms all the way through the shoulders, through the lower back. Very good. We stay on all four and bring the palms together. As we bring the palms together, we open the knees a little bit more, so we have a wider base. Now we take one arm up and we feel the rotation in the body. Feel the rotation from the hips again, opening the arms 180 degrees, or at least trying to. And then lower the palm, the arm with control. Open the other side. Notice any difference from one side to the other side. Breathing in, gently breathing out. We'll do one more time on each side. Very good. Feel the hips. Feel that opening at the hips and engaging all the muscles around the hips. We have 14 big muscles that help us to move and have full range of mobility around the hips. So lower the palms down and then gently bring the palms under the shoulders. So here we go into the cat and cow, or arching the back. So you imagine an angry cat arching the back, pulling the navel in. Lower the head down in between the arms. And then as you pull the navel towards the mat, lift the head up, lift the tailbone up, and feel that mobility at both edges of the spine that are always tense. So go slowly, smoothly from one arching up, arching down. Keep the mind-muscle connections here. Direct the breath, direct the prana, wherever you feel you need it the most. And then go into neutral and start moving sideways. So bring the hips closer to the shoulders on both sides. And feel that stretch on both sides. We are going to take the palms a little bit farther away from the body and lower the hips here one more time. If you cannot, just lower all the way down on the forearms. So you have the elbows right under your shoulders, chest is up, chest is round. Again, hold the navel in so you always protect the spine. Stretch the legs, and then even more, let's lower all the way down on the mat here. Tap the neck in line with the spine. You can even lower the forehead down on the mat. So you can stretch the arms and gently pull the navel in. Engage the midsection, always protecting the lower back. And lift gently the arms up. And we try to hold here as far as we can. And then lower down. Stretching the leg. We alternate, so we lift one arm and the opposite leg. So we really feel that stretch. Now we switch arm and opposite leg. We do one more time on each side. The other side. Wonderful. And then we roll. So be ready. So we can roll with the face up. You need to adjust on the leg so you don't fall off the mat. We are facing up. Still pulling the navel in and rounding and keeping the arms all the way over the head. Stretch through the fingers of the palms to the toes. Let's stretch. Wonderful. Let's bring one knee towards the chest and bring both palms on the knee. Take the knee gently into the chest, stretching again opposite direction. So feel the stretching of the inner thighs over the inner thighs. And then you can either press on behind the leg. You can press down and lift the leg up so you can stretch even more. And if you can, extend the leg and lift up the upper body. Then try to pull the leg towards you. If you can go a little bit higher towards the ankle or towards the toes. We try to do this as often as possible so you see if your range of motion is improving. Wow. Okay, direct the breath wherever you feel the stiffness. Yeah, mind muscle connection. And then gently allow this leg to come back to the mat. Okay, let's bend the other knee. Again, feel the opposition between inner thighs, stretching in both directions. We can keep the leg bent and press gently on the back side of the leg, trying to take the toes out towards the ceiling. And then let's see if we can stretch the leg and catch it up towards the ankle. So you can pull the whole leg towards you and keep the leg as straight as possible. Same with the leg on the mat, so keep it straight. Let's try higher. It may not be possible for me. This one, it's always a challenge, but just recognize this without forcing, with kindness. Go back to this every day. It's going to improve a little bit more. Lower the leg down. Wonderful. We are going to bring both knees into the chest one by one. Now, hands on the back side of the knee. And now we press the knees to the chest and then away from each other into the armpits. And we do these rotations with the knees, massaging the lower back and the thoracic spine, but also opening the hips here, stretching the inner thighs. So we do this without rushing, conscious of the breath. And then just switch the direction the other way. Wonderful. Open the knees on the side and keep the soles of the feet together. Hold on to the soles of the feet with both arms. Have the upper body relaxed, shoulders down. Feel the connection of your spine all the way to the mat, the opening of the hips. You can roll back and forth gently, as long as you feel that massaging of the lower back in a gentle way. And the opening of the hips. Wonderful. And then you can open up the heels, so the distance the heels from each other until you have the soles of the feet parallel with the mat facing up. You push gently the knees down, so you open a little bit more. It's that hip area that we all need to stretch. Wonderful. And then again, place the soles of the feet together, and now lower down with control until you have the feet down on the mat and the knees open on each side. This is a variation of the butterfly stretch. So you can wave the wings on both sides, waving the knees up and down, or you can just remain still and feel just the opening in the hips. Let's move a little bit farther away. from the midsection. So we change this range of motion. You can do the same thing. Butterfly stretch with the waving of the wings or just remaining still. Bring the legs up, the knees up, so you have the feet down on the mat. We are going to do the bridge here. So slowly as you pull the neck in, tuck the tailbone, palms are facing up, and you roll the hips up towards the sky. At the same time, lifting the spine one vertebra at a time as you reach up. Feel the back side of the legs, the glutes all engaged. With control, lower down one vertebra at a time. Lowering down, sternum, navel back, lower back, tailbone. Again, inhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the lever in, engage the core, engage the glutes, lift up, come all the way up to the shoulders. Feel everything engage on the back side of the legs, but stay here. Direct the breath wherever you feel you need the most. And then start rolling the spine up all the way down until you touch down with the hips and the tailbone. We'll do this one more time. Inhale. Lift the tailbone up. Feel that contraction on the back side of the legs, glutes, lower back. Squeeze that and gently lower all the way down. From here, we move into the bigger four stretch. So take one ankle out and place the ankle on the opposite knee. You can press the knee with the same hand farther away from you and bring the other leg up. So you can hold on, interlace the fingers to the back side of the knee and gently press the knee towards you. You can roll gently from one side to the other side. Very, very gently. Again, massaging the lower back. And you can extend the leg and catch the leg a little bit higher. So you can stretch the back side of the leg at the same time. Then lower both legs down on the mat and we switch. Lower knee. Press the knee away from you. And then bring the knee towards you so you can interlace the fingers in the back side. Roll from side to side. Again, that's challenging for some of us, but feel the stretching there that goes all the way in the lower back. Now you can extend the leg and catch the leg up. Wonderful. And then just lower both legs down on the mat. So we stay with the knees bent and take the soles of the feet farther away. So if this is here at hip distance apart, take them like maybe a couple of inches away. So you can lower down one knee and feel the stretch in the hip here as you lower down one knee. Stay there for a couple of seconds and then switch. Let's do the other side. When we do the butterfly stretch, we do exactly the opposite. But now we stretch the outer hip as we lower the knee inside towards the inside line. So we alternate a couple of times, from one time to one to the other. Very good. Oh, it should feel good. Should feel like we can awaken all these muscles around the hips. And then you have two choices. You can bring the legs a little bit farther away with the knees bent so we can come all the way up in a roll up, roll down. So we go roll up, roll down, rolling on the spine all the way up. Or for those of you that you can extend both legs, flex the feet, have the hands up, and then you roll up, roll down the Pilates waist, and you go towards the toes and even past the toe and stay there. So we stretch the back side of the legs. So whatever is comfortable for you today, you can even take the arms over the head, roll the spine, and come forward. Always feeling and going with your range of motion without forcing it and having this kindness towards the body. So we all are on a different path on our fitness journey. So never force this movement. And then staying all the way up. We open the feet a little bit more. Again, two ways. Knees bent or knees straight. Let's have the back as straight as possible. Arms on the back side of the head. And we do the saw here. So we turn on one side and we gently turn on the other side. Again, opening the hips. Opening the hips on both sides, feeling the spine from the lower back to the upper back. On the next inhale, we go pinky to pinky. We fall from the hips. One arm goes forward, the other one goes parallel with the mat backwards. And then we come back to center. Another inhale, and we switch on the other side. With awareness, with focus, we switch from one side to the other. Okay, we'll do one more here. And then gently, let's place the soles of the feet together. We do the butterfly stretch. Sitting, spine is straight, so from the hips all the way to the shoulders, spine is straight. And you can wave the wings. You can place the palms outside the frame of the body and walk your palms away without arching the spine. So we try to keep the spine as straight as possible. And feel that stretching the lower, in the inner thighs, right? Wonderful. So I'm going to turn towards the camera. We'll do the box shape. So one leg stays at 90 degrees. Yep. And we move the other leg, so both of them are like hip. From the hip, they go 90 degrees. Heels are down. Hands are in the back, so we can switch from one side to the other side. So we rotate the hips from one side to the other side. In the gym world, this is known as box shapes. So like you are in like a box here, right? So you keep the heels down and you literally rotate from one side to the other side. We really feel that opening of the hip that we all need so much, engaging all the groups of muscle around the hips. Let's do one more, just because it feels good. Wonderful. And coming back, we can just go crisscross. For those of you who cannot stay crisscross, you can put a pillow or a blanket under your tush so you can lift up for now. And let's have the spine all the way straight. Feel like somebody's pulling you from the crown of the head. Spine is straight, rotate the shoulders backwards. Bring the shoulder blades together. We'll go into the mermaid. Lowering down on the upper arm, elbows down at the hip level. And then without spiking the hips stay down. We're trying to reach as far as we can with the other arm, keeping the arm hopefully parallel with the mat and feeling the stretch from the hip all the way to the back. You can rotate, so feel like you rotate a little bit, watching down. So open up a little bit more, right? Open up a little bit more, come back, and you can rotate in a hand down. Rotate hand parallel with the mat, and then backwards. So you have the chest open and you look up towards the sky. Wonderful. Push into the plank, come all the way. Those arms are parallel, so try to reach backwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit more And then just lower down on the other side. And same thing, without lifting the hip off the mat, we try to reach with this upper arm as far away so we feel that stretch first. And now we kind of play around. So turn your look up towards the sky, move the arm a little bit backwards and you open the chest. Then with control, bring the arm forward so you rotate the upper body. You can touch down and bring it up to plantar again. And then again, look up. Wonderful. And press into the palms and now bring both palms up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers here and keep the two thumbs up so we can erect this to the sky. Like really feel the stretch. Open the elbows on the side and feel the opening of the chest here as you lower the palm. Stretch the head backwards like you cuddle the head in the palm. And then with the back straight, lower the palms down on the knees. Put the chin towards the chest, chin up towards the ceiling. One more time, chin towards the chest, chin up towards the ceiling. Then from the neutral, we go the chin on the right shoulder, like you look over your shoulder. Gently look over the other shoulder. Go from left to right, looking over your shoulders. And then let's do some gentle rotation with the neck in one direction. Releasing any tension on the back side of the neck. And just go in the other direction. Last one. We're finished with the eyes. So now we have to open the eyes. Keep the eyes open. Nothing moves but the eyeballs. So take the eyeballs up towards the sky. Go to the right, lower down, and left. Up, lower, left. Just the eyeballs up, right, lower, left. One more up, right, lower, left. Now go backwards, lower. Well, it's from the lower side. We go to the left, up, right, low, up, right. One more time, low, left, up, right. Actually, 4 times. Low, left, up, right. So have the palms on the side. So we have one arm up, one arm down, and move the eyeballs from the arm up to the arm down, diagonal. So upper right, lower left, upper right, lower left. One more time, upper right, lower left. It's easier for me to have the focus this way. So switch arms. So you go with the eyeballs from the upper left, lower right, upper left, lower right, upper left, lower right, one more upper left, lower right. We allow the eyes to move in a different way, just staring in order. So let's just close the eyes for now. Don't need anything. Just to set your attention on the inside. We'll end up with the breath and the gratitude practice. So breathing in and gently breathing out. Again, we make the transition from the inside of the body to the outside of the body. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Let's take the right palm and place it on the heart space. I think there are 2 things you're grateful for today. And then with a big smile, now you can open your eyes, and your heart. And come back to the room and you can go about your task, daily task with a different body, with a more relaxed and energized body. So that's why we have to do it every day. Even if we don't do resistance training or if we don't lift weights, we do some kind of stretching. So always the body is better when we offer some kind of movement. So we don't we release that stale energy, just sitting down on the chair and just moving from one chair to the couch and back and forth. Though we, through these exercises, we release that kind of energy through stretching, through balance training, through resistance training, weights. So every kind of training kind of hit different kind of muscles, joints, articulations, the whole body, parts of the body, and so on and so forth. So thank you all for taking your fitness journey with me. Do subscribe. Once you subscribe, you can choose the exercise, the routine that is right for you. You can always alternate through the day. Go and check out all the trainings that have been here for a year and a half. So there are hundreds of trainings that you can choose and pick from beginners to advanced. If you have friends and family that can benefit from this training, so please invite them to practice with us or to just send them the link so they can practice on their own. That's the beauty of practicing from your own home. So you can just turn everything off, the YouTube on, and just practice on your own time in your own space without any distractions. So I hope that the sound of the rain in the background, I don't know if you can hear it, but the rain has been steady. So not a violent storm as we expected, which is always great. But it's a wonderful addition to our practice of today. So thank you so much all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And hope to see you soon during our live sessions, if not during the on this channel. So thank you all for your presence on this channel. Bye for now, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.